Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Haunted Tour. I am your tour guide, Dana the Ghost. Tonight's destination, we will be exploring one of Europe's oldest cities and one of the world's most haunted cities. Our destination is the south side of Scotland, Edinburgh. Here you can find a variety of haunted castles, restaurants, hotels, and even, for the daring and brave, the Undercity, a place where thousands of people who were infected with the plague were sent down to die. And then afterwards, it became a district of the poor, until finally it was abandoned. But we are not here for any of that. So, if you wish to explore those places, please do so at your own time. Our tour stop for the evening is the Greyfriars Cemetery, Scotland's most notorious cemetery. The records for this cemetery date back to the late 16th century. It has been said by many tour guides that of all of the spirits that reside here, there is only one who will be friendly to visitors. In life, this ghost was a loyal terrier guard dog, but sadly, his master died of tuberculosis. Bobby's loyalty to his master was unbreaking. For 13 years, Bobby stood guard at his master's grave, never leaving, never letting anyone try to take him home. When Bobby had passed, this statue was built in honor of his dedication and loyalty. Now, Bobby the Terrier will forever stand guard at the cemetery entry gates, doing his best to try and protect visitors from the evil that lies within. That evil has a name, the name of a man. That man was George Mackenzie. George Mackenzie was given the task of capturing Presbyterian converters. He is responsible for the imprisonment and death from 1,000 to 18,000 people. Most, if not all, were imprisoned in Greyfriars Cemetery on the south field of the churchyard. This area has become known as Converter Prison. What George Mackenzie did to these people were so vile, so brutal, so merciless, that he was given the name Bloody Mackenzie. When Mackenzie died, he was buried in Greyfriars Cemetery in a mausoleum. Here, visitors would complain of being uneasy, but for the most part, nothing malicious ever happened. That all changed in 1998. In 1998, there was a horrendous thunderstorm, and that night, a local homeless man wanted to take shelter, so he decided to break into to Mackenzie's mausoleum. Unknowingly, he freed this evil, angry spirit. And Mackenzie has been making use of his newly found freedom. Hundreds upon hundreds of visitors have complained of bruises, bite marks, scratch marks, fainting, broken bones, and some people can't even be within the cemetery for 5 minutes before being chased out. But that's not where the story ends. 2 years later, after Mackenzie was set free, a priest named Colin Grant tried to perform an exorcism on the cemetery. Rumor has it that he didn't get any further than the front gates before feeling overwhelmed by the angry spirits. The priest feared for his life, and so he stopped the exorcism and fled for his life. A few weeks later, he was found dead of an unexpected heart attack. Coincidence? Or was it something else? That is up for you to decide. After Colin Grant was found dead, it was decided that parts of the cemetery would be closed off to the public for their safety. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes tonight's tour stop at Greyfriars Cemetery. We will be leaving tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock sharp for our next destination. However, if you have managed to come out of Greyfriars Cemetery intact, then please stop by Bobby's statue and give him a thank you for his protection. As we now know, Bobby cannot protect everybody, and next time, you may not be so lucky. Good night.